rebounding ability. Who do you see winning the battle on the boards?
You know, it could go either way. I mean, frankly, sometimes there's an element of luck on the glass. So we'll just have to see whose way the ball is going tonight.
So the Hornets starting five. Hayward and Bridges at the small and power forward spots. Ball is out there with Miller, and it's Williams in at center, filling out the middle.
And that gets us rolling. Whew. What a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight.
You get the sense there is a level of intensity right out of the gates.
Here's Ball. And no good. And Washington with possession. Grant, you grew up here in Washington, D.C. What's the hoop scene like here?
Well, B.A., they love the game of basketball here. And the fans are unbelievable. So many stars from here like Kevin Durant. So D.C. is kind of a sneaky, underrated basketball city.
Hayward outside. About a minute into this first quarter. Count that one.
Okay, Gordon Hayward, we know you're an all-star level talent as a scorer. Now you're just showing off with that pass.
For Washington, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. To the middle. Here's Gafford. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Gafford's got 6.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Gafford passes to Jones. Back to Gafford. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Give him 8 points now. First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Here's Miller. Gafford grabs the miss. For Washington, they've gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. Poole from long range. Sinks the tray.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Ball against Jones. Ball outside. Here's Miller. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Daniel Gafford, he's been the guy making things happen for the Wizards. He had solid production this quarter with scoring and rebounding. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
We've got Jordan Poole. Marvin Bagley is out there with Corey Kispert. And then it's Landry Shamet. And it's Coulibaly in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Wizards.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Doris, a disappointing 22-23 season for the Hornets, especially after making the play-in the year prior.
Yeah, I think surely looking to turn things around under new head coach Steve Clifford. Always takes guys a couple of years to get their system in place. It takes time to develop.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, the Wizards not making the playoffs the last couple of seasons motivated them to bring in some youth in Jordan Poole, and the players say that they've seen dramatic improvements from player facilities, energy, and player development. They said they're transitioning, they're going in the right direction, but they still have a lot of improvements to make.
Good point, Allie. Thank you. He misses the free throw. Doris, you look at the Hornets. It's been a roller coaster ride the last few years.
It certainly has, B.A., and when their best players have all been available, they have shown an ability to compete. But so often that has not been the case. So hard to have sustained success if your guys aren't available.
Here's Miller. Cashes in the 12-footer. Miller's gotten his first basket of the night.
As a rookie, Miller is already a 3-level scorer.
Avdia passes to Gafford. And it's good for 2.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And Ball gets it to go.
When LaMelo entered the league, his three-point shot was a little bit of a mystery, but boy, we can put that to rest. This young man can shoot it.
Jones, the pass to Gafford. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Ball with it. 5 points in the game. Bridges, a screen on Jones. The 3 from Ball. That one doesn't drop. And so it's the Washington Wizards earning this break in the action, up 10. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
Welcome, everybody.
Well, right now for Washington, they didn't get the email I sent. Season has started, fellas. They look surprised they're getting whoopings. High hopes does not win.
And now switching over to our current game, what a tough start for the Hornets.
What I'm really wondering is their community.
That's it for us.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. One of the stories here, Daniel Gafford. Man, is he getting it done today.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
And one of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
On the court for Charlotte, Hayward and Bridges at the small and power forward spots. Miller is out there with Ball. And it's Williams in at the center position. And there are so many big men that can bring the ball up now, Doris. It's changed how teams get into their offenses.
Well, B.A., what coaches will tell you is they are getting to a place where you have to have 5 guys who can hurt you offensively. The bigs being able to take a rebound and get it up quickly in transition does one huge thing. That creates mismatches, something teams always are on the lookout for.
Down low. Score that basket. His 8th out of 9 shots here today.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Ball looks over the floor. And Williams punches it home.
Well, you've got to see the whole floor. LaMelo Ball does exactly that, finds the open man.
Kuzma outside. There's 49 seconds left to play in the 3rd quarter of basketball. That one's good for 2. Kuzma's got his first basket.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Hayward outside. Takes one from 10 feet, and Gafford with the block. Clock at 6. Misses the 3. Used the pump fake well, but he couldn't capitalize. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Gafford the screen. Poole, the pass to Gafford. Back to Poole. 3-pointer. Williams grabs the board. Here's Miller. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's Washington up 14 as we wrap up the... And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Jones and Poole teaming up in the backcourt. Kuzma, the 4, down low with Gafford next to him. And it's Avdia in at the small forward position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards.
Well, the quickness helps LaMelo Ball out inside right there. Just allows him to get the quick drop on the defense.
And it's Gafford driving in. Some solid defense from Williams.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Hayward's shot is off. The Wizards on offense. Avdia passes to Jones. Gafford with a screen on ball. Inside. And Hayward comes to help. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Wizards.
They made a point to get some good looks.
Yes, they were able to pound the ball inside. I love it.
And this one concludes with their second victory of the year.
And with the win, the season series is tied 1-1. You have to love how competitive these games have been with 2 more left to play.
So Washington ends up going with a new group. Counted from distance. McGowan's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot. When you see the score and how much time is left, you realize this game is just about over.
Well, you have to appreciate the hard work that went into building this lead. They have been terrific all night.
Lowry with it. Now Wright defending. The 3 from Washington. And out of bounds, the Wizards will take it.
A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, pay the price.
Smith, he's checked in for Charlotte.
Nick Smith.
There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Shamet. No good from outside. Now here's Lowry. Takes the 3. The rebound by Shamet. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
Out to the right wing. And here's Lowry from the arc. Hits a 3-pointer.
Not a shoot-first point guard, but make no mistake, Lowry can shoot from range consistently when given the opportunity.
To the paint. Now Wright. Here's Shamet. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. And that's their first win in group play for the in-season tournament grand, evening out that record at 1-1.
Yeah, BA, keeping their hopes alive of advancing.